2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Well, this is one of the great eating weeks on the PGA Tour. We're in the Bayou at TPC, Louisiana. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this is a golf course where, well, if it's not raining, there's plenty of birdies.
And crocodiles to bite you if you hit it out of position. There's no doubt. This is in the middle of the swamplands. But I got to say, Pete Dye did an amazing thing with this land. He created, I think, one of the coolest golf courses on the PGA Tour. Very small bunkers in the fairways or just off the fairways. Very small bunkers around the greens. Small greens. It's just a work of art. I love it. It is a golf course you can have so much fun playing day in and day out. I got to say, it's tough. It's not that easy just because of how small some of the green complexes are. You've got to hit it well, but I think if you just know how to chip it and putt it, because you're not going to hit a lot of the greens, so you're going to rely on your short game quite a bit. I find this course to be a lot of fun to play, and you can make a lot of birdies, but the other stuff will come up and bite you if you're not careful.
Well, we love the raging Cajun city of Louisiana. It's a party town. But this week, it's back to stroke play. No team event, so golf your ball the whole way round. Can't wait to see how today's play plays out. Time to get to the action. And here we are with the third shot. That's inside the range. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Why not take another look at that effort?
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Currently 1 under for the round. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
And now we go to the 13th, where this happened just a moment ago.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Nice putt to make that one. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Opting for the hybrid, I think.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. This putt is about 19 feet in distance.
They're staring this down for eagle.
Oh, just missed. That was a shot and a half. So close to the eagle. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Quality shot, that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Surely it's going to.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Let's check in with Lydia Ko from earlier.
This was her third.
Nicely holed. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the fourth.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And that's their fourth birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Rich, the fifth is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
And back to the course with the live action. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Just needs this one to kick right. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Oh, so close. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Par putt coming up here. Well hold. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
This should play. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5 is a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped.
It's almost like a magnet for your golf ball.
You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Second shot here on the 7th. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Oh, well hold for eagle. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 8th.
Starting to look really good.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot if you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. You're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
Well played, mate.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Well played. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Nicely done.
Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. It's tracking. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The back 9 begins with a shortish par 4, Rich. A chance to make a birdie out of the gate.
Yes, it is. Drives want to be favored down the left-hand side as there's some nasty bunkers over there on the right. This green is a dippity-do, I would say. It starts off high, low in the middle, and comes up high in the end.
That was wonderfully done. Second shot here at the 10th. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Oh, that was pure. It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently in a share of 6th. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're starting it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. And this putt to move into the top 5.
This really looks good.
Yes, they've made it. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Currently 12 under for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Good shot there, Beamer. This one from about 160 yards out. Just 3 strokes back. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, this one's right at the pin. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for 3rd.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with the tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on their 13th hole. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? What's in front of them, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Going with the hybrid. Needs this to kick a bit left. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
A birdie putt awaits.
Looking good so far.
That will work. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
He's currently in the second position. Rich, just 3 holes to go here at TPC Louisiana, and what a finish it is. A great short 4 at 16.
Luke, this is something special here. You can go for it if you want, but you better be mindful of that water up and around the green. Just lay it up out to the left, and you shouldn't have anything more than a pitching wedge to this minuscule green.
The power play, you gotta love it.
It's exactly what I'd done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. That's outstanding. What a putt. Well, that'll give him a big boost. Promoted to the top of the leaderboard. And let's have another look at that one.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Rich, why don't we catch up on some of the other action going on around the course? Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. Let's return to live play now. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. If you ought to win at TPC Louisiana, you've got to hit a couple of very important shots late. The tee shot here at 17, Rich, is one of them.
A tee shot that no player likes to face. Water all the way down the left-hand side. The bailout zone out to the right falls away from the green. No fun whatsoever.
Well, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Now 2 shots up after that one. The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 would be very tempting.
And tee shot looks pretty good. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
That was a gallant attempt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This one's for birdie. And with that putt, concludes this players round.